Hello guys, what's up and welcome to today's YouTube video. So guys, in today's video I'll be talking about my forex fund account that I lost. Today's video is going to be about advice on how to trade a funded account and everything else you need to know. So I'm making this video to update my first video regarding my forex fund. That was a video that I showed you how I passed it, and this is just like an update on how the account is going. So this has been since a very long time ago, and I've been trading my personal account ever since I lost my forex fund account. So guys, in this video, like I said, I'll be giving you advice on how to trade my forex fund account so you won't end up in the same predicament like I did with my forex fund account. So as you can see, when you first of all lose the account, they will send you an email to tell you violated the rule and everything else, and you can see for details of the violation, please go to your dashboard to view your notifications, daily loss limit, and that's the equity. So first of all, the first thing that I would like you to know is that if you have a funded account, you must not be greedy. First of all, what I mean by must not be greedy is that if you are a greedy person, then you definitely lose your funded account, because if you are trading, you must trade with a limit. And personally, I would advise you that if you are trading a funded account, you should be looking to take the account to at least, or let's say maximum of 20% every month. If you can do that consistently, then I think you are good to go. So first of all, you must be able to, like, let's assume you are using a 10k account, that's $10,000 account, then you should be able to make at least, or let's say normally around $2,000. That's a very profit range, because if you are aiming for something like 4,000, 5,000, then you are definitely going to value the account, because this is an account you can't go full margin mode on, and you still need to trade because there are rules guiding this account. So the first thing is, don't be greedy. If you are trading a funded account, just make sure you have a realistic target, and I'm giving you a realistic target which is $2,000 profit. If you make 2k on an account, then I think you are fine already. So to split that up, let's say in the month you have 4 weeks, then you can make $500 every week, and that is very possible. If you can make $500 every week, then you are good to go and you are set. Make sure you set a realistic target. Don't just keep trading based off you just want to keep making money. So otherwise, if you are trading a funded account, it is best to stick to like at least 20% profit every month. So that means per month you are doing per week rather, you are doing just 5%, and that is very fine. That is very fine. So that's the first thing. The first advice is, don't be greedy. Then let's jump to the next one. Okay, the next one is also trade with 1% of the account maximum. Don't trade with more than 1%. If you trade with more than 1%, you are putting a lot of risk on yourself, because first of all, if you are trading a funded account and your first trade is a loss, you won't definitely be gingered or inspired to keep trading. Then you start thinking of recovering the account back and making more profit, and that is going to affect your psychology personally, and I won't advise you trade with more than 1% of your account. And how can you do this? I won't advise also you should use a standard lot or 0.5. I know if you see it everywhere that if you are trading a 10k account, the required lot size is a standard lot or 0.5, and that's because if you are trading with a full 10k account, not a funded account, because if you are trading a standard account, a standard lot size rather, it will take more times or more trades before you blow your account. But if you are trading with a funded account, I think you will need to just take at least a 1% loss 10 times before you blow your account. And that's what I mean by, because I think my forex fund overall equity is 9,000, I think 8,900. So you have just 11% of the account. So if you lose the account, then if you lose 11 consecutive times, then you know that account is gone already. So trade with 1%. So I advise, you can see this position size calculator here, or this profit calculator. You can use them to do the same thing. Just make sure you calculate your pips, you calculate the amount of pips you want to catch, calculate the amount of money you want to put on the table also, and make sure you don't go full margin mode. Don't ever make that mistake of going full margin mode on a funded account. So I would advise personally you trade with a 0.30 lot size. That is a very realistic lot size, 0.30 lot size, and per week your trades or your profit should be around 250 pips, 250 to 300 pips, and that is very possible and realistic. That is very possible and realistic. If you use a 0.30, then you make your first 100 pips, then that's already $300. Then if you make, let's say, another 100 pips again, that's $600. Then that is very fine for the week. That is a very realistic take profit and profit margin. Do not trade with more than 1%, and don't make the mistake of trading with a standard lot. Only if you are very professional or you know what you are doing. Don't make the mistake of trading with a standard lot or 0.5. You can use something as low as 0.20 or 0.30, and you are still fine. And that brings us to the next one, which is make sure you trade a rule-based system. Don't just go and apply for a funded account and you're expecting a magic to happen. That's probably if you don't have a trading system, or you're just trading based off you're copying the signal or something like that. Don't trade that way. Make sure you have a rule-based system that you set for yourself. Either you want to become a swing trader, you want to become a day trader, or scalper also. Make sure you are following your rules and you're not trading or doing revenge trades. Just make sure you are following your rules. Make sure you are following your rules. Don't trade against your rules. If trades are not aligning with your rules, make sure you stay off the market. If trades are not aligning with your rules, make sure you stay off the market. So also make sure you trade a rule-based system. That is very important information. Let's go to the fourth one, and this is something I feel is very important. Yes, don't trade during Asian session. This is a very important thing I've never seen anyone talked about on YouTube. Yes, this is a very important information. Do not trade during Asian session. And Asian session is from I think 8 p.m. till 5 a.m. in the morning. When it is 8 p.m. I think maybe around 11 p.m. Yeah, that is when Asian session begins, and that's because Asian session is characterized with very widespread. I personally had an issue due to the widespread, because my account I placed the trade around 11 p.m. Then I had a very accurate setup. Then due to the widespread, my stop loss got hit and the market still went in my projected direction. So I texted them and I was like, okay, this was a manipulation, and told me that is just the way the market behaves. That is a period of high spread and low volatility. Don't be high volatility during Asian session, and there will be a very widespread. And I don't want anyone to be trading during a very widespread, because there won't be enough money to make and everything else won't just align properly. Then the last but not the least advice I'll be giving you if you are trading in funded account is do not put all your cards on the table. So you might not understand what this means, but let me try to break it down. Do not put all your cards on the table means if you cannot afford a funded account, do not go and borrow money or put all your savings into a funded account, because you might not be profitable. It's your first funded account, just like me. My first funded account was lost. I lost it, and it could be similar to you also. Do not put all your cards on the table. So ever since I lost my account, I've been trading even with my personal account, and it has been amazing. Since then, I've started to understand a lot of stuff, and I've been trading a rule-based system personally, and I believe that rule-based system will still keep pushing me till whenever. I don't trade against my rules. I trade from only specific regions. I don't just jump into a trade because it's bullish or it's bearish, and I just jump regardless of whatever I'm thinking. I don't just trade like that. I make sure I trade a rule-based system, and I don't want to divert from this last advice, which is don't put all your cards on the table. So personally, if let's say my forex fund account is $84, if you know $84 is too much for you, I don't think you are ready to even get a funded account yet. If $84 is too much for you, because if you lose $84, then I think you should be able to like come back again and pay for another account easily without breaking the bank. So if you don't have $84 yet, I think it's best to still go and save up, because your first funded account might not be the account that will get you off the ground. You still need to keep trying and trying. So I'll still update you guys on my next account, which I will take very very soon, and I'll update you guys how it goes. So I want to bring this video to the end, but before I do so, I want you to check the link in the description below. You will find a link to my Telegram channel over there. What I do on the Telegram channel is push out trade ideas and my bias on trades. So make sure you are subscribed to the Telegram channel, and we all can grow together. Make sure you stay subscribed on this channel. Also make sure you are following this channel steadily, because I'll be updating more videos like this. So if you watch this video to this very extent, thanks for watching once again. Happy trading, happy blue trades, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you.